Sagittarius placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this is going to be a general reading. It is timeless. So if you like something personal or tailored specifically for you, the information for that will be in the description box below. I also restocked my money oil. It is going to come with a green frosted glass. It's made with herbs, essential oils, crystals, and I do put 24 karat gold in each vial, and that was my most popular one. So I did have to restock that. So let's go ahead and see what you guys need to know for Sag placements. Page of Pentacles, the Emperor in reverse, Four of Wands, the Moon, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups, and Queen of Cups. Okay, so I do see some form of temptation coming in, whether you're single or in a relationship. So it's really careful that you play this out to your benefit. And I don't mean that way by hurting anyone in any way. I just feel like if you're in a relationship, there's someone that you've been investing into and things have not been like getting off the ground, or it's been slow to get the type of commitment that you deserve, or this person, they're just not investing in you the way that you'd like. And I feel like this is a test to see whether you're going to be patient. Now, if this is not a relationship, it's a job where this job has been slow to give you like a promotion or just to give you appreciation in some way. But I feel like there is going to be some sort of twist coming in within the next 7 weeks. So if you can hold off and not take whatever this temptation is, things are going to work out to your benefit and you're going to be happy, stable, grounded. However, let's say you're in a relationship with someone and someone else comes in, person B, tempts you away, you end up taking this bait. It's going to seem good for a little while. In the beginning phases, things are going to be good. But in the end, it's going to lead to sabotage, a lack of reunion, a lack of celebration. If this is a relationship, this will be someone who's controlling, abusive in many ways, and they're most definitely going to cheat on you and put you in situations where you have to stand up and fight for yourself. Now, this person that you're connected to, the Page of Pentacles is something solid. It is slow to grow. There is a shift in like maturity level, so you may have to let this person grow up, or at least give them time to adjust to whatever your needs are, because yes, changes can be made, but most likely it's not going to be overnight. So just allow yourself to be patient. If you have been investing in a hobby, don't just give up on it because you're not getting what you feel like you deserve in this hobby, because you're just standing there like, I've been putting time, effort, and energy into this. I'm only reaping a little bit of what I know I'm supposed to get. But you can get impatient and possibly do something impulsive that can help, like, hurt you in the long run. With the Five of Cups, some of you may be grieving or just feeling sad, disappointed over something, disappointed on the things that you've been investing into and not receiving back the fruition, or just not receiving the accolades, not getting the recognition that you deserve. I feel like, and you feel that way for a reason. Sometimes people take you for granted. They take your love and your effort and your energy for granted. They take the things that you do for them for granted. But you also have to speak up, because at times you may think that it's obvious that you feel a certain way, but if you don't speak up and let someone know, they don't know that their behavior is affecting you, and you have to give them a chance to at least try to be better and not run them off so quickly. That's what I'm seeing, because you may have been dealing with abusive people in the past. Now you're trying to get back out there, but it's like any red flag or whatever you deem as a red flag, anything that you see will run you off so fast. And I feel like you can end up sabotaging something really good just because of the fact that you couldn't wait just a tiny bit longer for things to progress in your favor. And I also see like you've been dealt an unfair hand. You've had to deal with a lot of adversity, especially emotionally. People playing games with you emotionally, and not even like from a romantic standpoint. I'm talking about your family members, your friends, people just not honoring you and respecting you the way that you deserve, if that was the case, because now things are different. You're standing up for yourself. You're not allowing people to just walk all over you. You're creating distance when necessary. What do Sag placements need to know? Belonging. Yeah, that's weird. It's like you've been having to find a sense of belonging, maybe in yourself, or you've been trying to... It's almost like you're the black sheep of certain situations, and you're not meant to fit in. You're meant to stand out. So you cause other people around you to grow, or you trigger them into looking at things a different way. Choices. You have a choice. This is crazy. You can either go left and continue towards the light, or you can go right and go towards the darkness. So you have a choice of what you're going to do. And this is a test that all of us face in some way, shape, or form, but this is just your time to go through this scenario. If you go on the right path, you're going to elevate. If you don't, you just repeat the cycle all over again until you learn the lesson. And we have beauty. You're also someone that's beautiful, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. If you don't feel that way, I feel like you may just need to adjust certain things and get your hair done, get a haircut, start working out, and get your body to where you will feel good within yourself, because it has to start with you. You can't do that for other people or give yourself makeovers for the sole reason of trying to like attract others. It has to come naturally from yourself so that you can feel content with yourself. That way you're not looking for external validation. I don't know who that's for, but you are someone that's captivating. It's like you have this ring of fire around you where you just are alluring, but it's also something about self-worth. Knowing what your self-worth is, knowing what it is that you're willing to stand up and deal with. I also feel like, yeah, people have a tendency of being secretive and lying towards you, and you almost just accept it. But now you're learning that loyalty and honesty is something that's way more important than allowing things to slide. And this is what this is telling you. If you have people around you that you have to question whether they are loyal to you, they most likely are not. And it's best for you to surround yourself by people that will honor you, because with the Three of Cups in reverse, some of you have had to do celebrations or big moments in your life alone, not having anyone clap for you or not having true support, or whenever things are going wrong, that's when people come around to ask you for help. But whenever you need help or whenever you have some form of elevation in your life, a new job, new car, no one's there to really congratulate you. Yeah, I'm seeing deceit. There's a lot of differences between you and the individuals that you were connected to. And this is also going to be someone coming in to tempt you away. So be careful with these choices. If this is like, this can even get like a get rich quick scheme. And if you end up losing your job for a get rich quick scheme, the likelihood that this is going to work out is going to be unlikely. Yeah, that we have fragmented. There's something fragmented about the people around you that you're connected to. It's like they don't really have a sense of self, and you know where you're going. But I also see you getting tested to see like how much are you willing to stand firm in what you deserve. Are you going to let yourself get tempted? Are you willing to be patient? And you also have to pay attention to your differences with other people, because sometimes certain things, yes, you can look over, but you can't look over true values, morals, someone's like integrity. If they don't align with you, there's going to become friction at some point in time. And I also feel like you have a tendency of attracting people who want to put you in your place because they see how strong that you are, not just emotionally, but physically as well. You've had to withstand a lot of pressure just on a day-to-day basis, and people can see that in you. And sometimes you attract individuals that just want to knock you down so that it can be an ego boost for them. So pay attention to whoever you're surrounded by and how you feel after you hang around certain people. Do you feel uplifted? Do you have more energy? Or do you feel drained? Afterwards, do you start to feel bad about yourself? Do you question yourself? Do they pick at, your self-esteem? Certain things like that. Sag placements. What do you guys need to know? The Empress. Five of Cups. Ace of Swords. Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Emperor. Okay, so this is a completely different spread. If you're single, you're going to be minding your own business, leveling up. In the past spread, you were the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups, and now you've elevated to the Empress. So the pain that you went through ultimately helped you grow up and ascend. It helped you release limited mindsets that kept you stagnant. And I also feel like you may have picked up a hobby to deal with some sort of pain or discomfort that you were going through. And this hobby, if you stick with it for at least 3 months to 3 years, it's going to bring you a ton of progression. It's going to bring you success and accolades. It's going to bring you the recognition that you deserve. But you have to stick by whatever this skill set is. Some of you have been feeling drawn to do certain things differently. For example, if you're a painter, DJing, or taking karate, or just something that's completely out of your element and out of your comfort zone. And if you push through that nudge, you're going to have great rewards, but it is a risk that you have to take. So with the Ace of Swords being here, someone around you that was being deceptive, in and out, inconsistent in your life, they've now seen the truth of the matter. There was someone around you that was juggling you, whether you're single or in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, this person was for sure cheating. They were just being very careful not to leave evidence of their cheating, but intuitively you knew what was going on. Now, if this was a couple that split apart, the person that split the relationship apart, or contributed to the demise of the connection, they've now been cut out by the divine, and they're now facing their own karma. So I feel like there's different storylines going on in this one, but the most one in particular that's important is the fact that you're elevating, and any losses that you deem as a loss is actually you standing in your power and in your dominion. So by seeing people for who they are, this is what's going to bring you your happiness and your joy and you getting your wishes fulfilled. And yes, you may have to be selfish and put yourself first and not tend to other people, but it's time for you to do that, because what has investing in others and putting all your time and effort into others, what has that gotten you other than disappointment and people just being unappreciative? So let's see, because everything that you need, it's all within your grasp. You're the Empress, you're the Divine Feminine, or the Divine Masculine. Your job is to attract. If you have to go and chase after it, it's not for you. If you have to go chase after a certain job, a certain person, a certain connection, it's not for you. You have to let it go. Regardless of how much you love or care for this certain people, you got to let them go, because they bring stagnancy into your life, and it's a choice. Are you going to be a crab or a barrel in the bucket, a crab in the barrel, or are you going to make the progression to move forward? Because you can't take everybody where you're going. The success that I can see you having, it's like the fame, it only comes for you. It doesn't come for your friends or your family members, or the success that you're going to have in general. Yeah, you're meant to be successful. Look, 9 of Cups. And if you look at this card, this person is in a house or in a castle that has like 12-foot pillars. So this just goes to show like the type of life that you're meant to live. But those blessings aren't going to come in if you allow people to keep you stacked and stagnant. Did I say stacked? Yeah. They keep you stacked and stagnant, and you have to stand up for yourself. Some of you, your belief systems just don't match with other people around you. It's like you're spiritual. Other people around you may choose to be heavily religious, and there's nothing wrong with both of them. I just feel like at a certain point, it's not going to align anymore. You're going to be pushed towards ending toxicity, anything that you do excessively, overeat, oversmoke, overdrink, overindulge in just like adrenaline. You're going to be ending toxic cycles. People that bring toxicity, that are here for a good time, not a long time. Your values are going to be changing, and you're going to be noticing that these people that sneaky snakes. You have sneaky snakes that were around you that were doing nothing but stabbing you in the front, not even the back, right in your face, stabbing you right in your face, taking things from you, stealing time, effort, energy. All of the negative cards that you could possibly have are in this one spread. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and the Devil. So there was one person to 3 people in particular that brought all the toxicity in your life within the last like 5 to 9 years. And this could range anything from a family unit to a lover that was just in competition with you the entire time and just dragged you down. They just wanted to keep you as a trophy wife or husband. They wanted to keep you strung along, and it worked for a moment of time. And others of you, this is just you allowing abuse from someone. There was someone that could possibly have been abusing you, whether it was emotionally. It doesn't even have to just be physically, but there was some form of abuse that you endured in the past, and you may be now just releasing the remnants of what you were holding within. If that was the case, just know moving forward, your life is going to be completely different. And with the 9 of Cups, once you choose yourself and you're selfish, even this person's body language, it's like you can tell they're standoffish. You have to be that way, because you sometimes give to a fault. And the life that you're meant to live, it's like you can't take these people with you, because all they did was drag you down or add more onto your plate, and that's not fair. They can't just come around when you reap all the blessings, but who was in the gym shooting with you? Why am I saying everything backwards? It's like, yeah. Were they with you shooting in the gym? I swear, I'm like, everything's just backwards in this reading. It's so weird. Adjudication, judgment. Some people are facing judgment over causing dysfunction in your life, over causing divorces. I mean, no one can really come in and wreck your life, essentially. But what I'm seeing is just you had certain things that happened to you that were just unfair. And it was unjustified. And yes, it did work out to your favor in the end, but you had to go through a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow, a lot of health issues stemming from like stress. And now it's the end of poverty. You're now getting to the pathway of moving forward. And you may feel like these blessings are at a distance, but it's not. It's just that the divine is trying to remove people in your life that are just going to do nothing but mooch off of you. And that's not going to happen. They'd rather just not even give you your blessings at all, rather than let other people that don't deserve it reap those benefits. So last but not least, my Essential Messages deck. If you want to purchase this, the link is in the description box. What do you need to know? I want someone else to explore other options. They hate you and it's jealousy, obviously, because you're going to be big. I lied about the details. Kids are a factor in this, and invest in your dreams. This came out in reverse. We need to put this in the upright. Invest in your dreams, because your dreams are what is going to get you far. With kids are a factor in this, some of you do have children that do take a lot of your time and effort and money. So this is going to have to be you prioritizing what's important to you. There are certain people in your vicinity or that you date or that you invest in. They just want to string you along and reap the benefits while exploring other options. So you have to be able to determine what those red flags are in the first place so that you don't keep enduring the same cycle over and over again. They hate you and it's jealousy because you have that star power. You're like the Beyonce or the celebrity of the family. And yeah, at times you do get a lot of hate. And then they need you at the same time. It's very weird. So, and we also have, I lied about the details. So be aware of people lying to you. If you think someone's lying to you, they are. If you get an intuitive nudge that someone's lying to you, they are. Don't doubt yourself. Because you are your best judge in this sense. And any health issues that you may have had within the next 3 months, they will be dissolving. So if this was something like a huge health issue, I feel like there's going to be a resolve that happens and you'll be able to heal and recover afterwards. So I do see like a 3-month period before whatever this illness is completely goes away, for whatever this may be that's extensive, for whoever that's for. So yeah, that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you guys so much for the support. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye. Love you.